Good morning, traders. This is at zeros. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, traders. This is at zeros. Can you guys hear me? Let's do a quick sound test and the visual test. That can you guys hear me? Good morning, traders. Awesome, Luis. Good morning. So here we are on the mid of the week, Wednesday, and SPY is a bit tricky today. Let's see the SPY first. If you look at the daily SPY, see, as we said, is keep grinding up. And today again, the 5-year treasury yield, the 10 years and 30 years all are down by almost 2%. And as I mentioned, if the yields are coming down, it would be harder for the market to comes down. It's gonna be just gonna keep grinding up. And if you look at it here in the 5 minutes, you see there's another push up, right? So it's gonna keep moving up. And if you look at the Nasdaq, and you will see in the Nasdaq too that they're just moving up. And I think the best reason for this is uh, because of the market. They just keep coming, the rates are just keep coming down. And as far as the yields are down, market is not worried about the inflation. That's what I think. So let's just mark this, and yeah, and let's move on to the stocks. Let's see, do we have any big gappers today? Since market is moving up, uh, everything across the board is green except the crude oil, which is slightly red, but everything else is green. Let's see, do we have any gappers here in the pre-market, which is going up? So we have a three gappers, which is going gapping up. One I was just looking few minutes ago, which is the Baba. Baba looks really bullish. Look at it, the 5-minute candle you will see here. Yesterday it was on 2010. It's jumped almost 4%, $8 move up. Now is holding 217 level. So mark 216 and 215.40 as a support. And if you look at the daily chart now, just to find another support here, and resistance, 219 could be an important resistance here. And then if it crossed the 219, then we have 219.85, and then we have a whole gap here. uh, if you look at it, which we have a whole gap of 220. So we have a big room to run, and let's see what happens here, right? Okay, and the 5-minute chart, look at how bullish it is. It's really bullish. Yesterday, the Baba was the one who, put my awesome day into a very small green day. And look at this red candle. Uh, I went long here, and this just pulled back down from 210 to 208.20. And if you look at the 1 minute, you will see here that, you know, my entry was 209.50. I added on 210, and immediately to this drop, I say, okay, I'm gonna wait if it's gonna hold 209, but boom, is another $2, $1, and I had a big loss on this stock. And the moment I stopped out, look at this, another 8 minutes, and then stock has moved back up. So it was really a sad fact that this big liquidity dried up quickly. Anyway, this part of can you guys hear me now? And this is basically, what you can do, kind of a game of the day trader. All right, so Baba is the first one. We already have the levels now here. Keep the levels. Looks beautiful, green, 4% up. The next stock is up is AAL. Usually we don't trade airlines. I usually don't like to trade airlines, but airlines today is gapping up after the yesterday a very red day for them. All of the airline. Let's look at the cruise RCL red day today, gapping up by 1%, and UAL, United, every all the airlines were down yesterday, and now today is gapping up. So they might be gapping up with the market, right? As we know. Um, so uh, so we what we need to be careful to trade this. We don't know what if market pull decides to pull back a bit, and they might gonna come back down because look at the how even the RCL is really bearish from last June. It and came back to the support of $80. So this is a nice support area for right now for RCL. If you look at it from February to July, almost 4 months is in between these four channels. So all right, so what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna trade that. Let's just quickly see if we have anything else here. Uh, we have also have a plug, which is it's almost close to 3% up, 2.7. If you look at the plug on the daily, um, you will notice here that it has a support area around 28, move all the way to 36, came down to 28, holding this 27, 28. And now, if you look at the last 15 minutes charts yesterday, it came down, touched this 27, moved back up. So again, it is came back all the way to the yesterday high of the day in the pre-market. So that's a very good sign. If let's mark some levels, and if we can get these, if we get some kind of a momentum here, I think it looks good to for the upside. So you can clearly see the 2870 is a key level here. It's holding a couple of times, and then we have also have a level of 2890 and then 29. Uh, Another one is on the 2970. It's a lot of congestion here, but could be in with the volume breakout. If the market is moving up, and they can move out. Similarly, if we look at the SPWR, that's also, if you look at the daily, you will notice that a very congested area, very congested. uh, Move up to the 31, and then came down to 26, and now holding this level. Yesterday was a bad day, but again it is holding the 28 level. So we need to see that whether it move back up or comes down and break this 28, 2770. Daily doesn't look good, volume is not there, but we know from our experience on this trading that this 2780, look at it how many days this is holding. It might gonna hold again and move back up. So uh, you know uh, we can keep an eye here on this stock as well, just for the secondary watch list. Another one we have, very interesting, is a TLRY. So if you remember, TLRY, we were looking yesterday. It moved back up but lost all the gain. Today again it is gapping up. If we look at the TLRY, we know high of the TLRY went all the way to the $70. I don't know who was holding these at the time. Look at this now on the $16, very congested area, getting this support. And yesterday was price action was not good. If we look at it today, look at how a big drop after hours when it tried to move over 17. So 17 definitely is going to be an important resistance. So let's mark that. Uh, s- Another area we see here is the 1680, and then the support we have around 1660. So very tight range. Um, we'll see. We can put into a secondary list. Since the Baba is up and JD has a very good day yesterday, I feel like JD might we might see a momentum in it. So let's mark that. I'm gonna mark the support of a JD on 7630, and the resistance 77.20. Although it is not that much up, but I think we might get some kind of a support as the Chinese stocks might gonna move up. Another, I was looking at the Neo. Neo is red today, and Neo has a red day yesterday as well. It seems like a nice bear flag wanted to come down. The support we have is around the 42-ish area. Right now it is on 44, so we have some kind of a downside momentum, but right now it is almost flat. We can put it as a secondary list. We don't know what it's going to do, uh, so we can just put a secondary list here. So let me just do here Neo, and also we have discussed JD is already in my list, but I can put again. Okay, RCL we can put it as secondary for moving back up on the support, and Baba, right? Okay, now let's look at the others, and I'm gonna discuss some of the charts which are very good on the daily as well. So, Luis, my voice is okay. Can you hear me, guys? Feel free to say hello in the comment section, and if you have any questions or any other stock you want me to look at it, please let me know. Let's quickly jump to the pre-market for gappers who are coming down. So we don't have that much. Let's look at the Tiger. Tiger is almost 2.2% down, but not a good volume. I don't have anything if it fit into my criteria, it's low volume. But let's quickly look at the daily. So look at the daily, came down from $30, consolidated a bit here in the 19. Looks like a support around that area, but looks really weak. Wanted to come down and has support to today 2.2% down. And if you look at the 15 minutes um pre-market price action, I see an uptrend here, and the stock wanted to move up. So let's keep this for reversal. I think we might not see some kind of momentum. It looked like very much support area around this. If you look at it here, couple of time bounce back, this bounce, and now is making a triple bottom. If we just wanted to look at the last month, so let's see if it's hold this level, which is pre-market. It is holding, okay, and even if it's hold also this resistance which is created right now, then if it's hold the 19 level, then we can look for some kind of a momentum from the upside reversal because it came down from last few days almost 11 $12. So let's put this here as a reversal. Let me just delete from here because I think I saw somewhere here as two. Okay, yeah. Okay, JD we already discussed, Neo we already discussed. All right. Now look at the some of the daily charts. So AFRM was a very nice downside momentum day yesterday. Today, right now, it is gapping up by 1.4%. Let's see what it does. Does it able to hold the 60 and move back up? If it stay under 60, we might see some kind of a momentum. Look at the volume, 10 million shares, and it came down from all 65 to 55, almost $10. So we might see some kind of a downward momentum. Let's mark this support. Definitely a 60 is going to be an important resistance point, and and 58.50 is a pre-market low. We know that. We can see that 58 is also prior day close. Um, so we can keep this and we'll see that whether it break yesterday close, and if it comes down and break the yesterday close, then we have another $3 move, which is the yesterday low as well. So very nice uh, chart pattern for us to play. So let's put it in secondary. We'll watch it and we'll see.
BA, if you look at the BA, yesterday was a bearish day. It came down and is like with the or airline, all segment is coming down, and today's all segment is moving up. So let's put this aside. But if the all segment is coming down, we might see BA also coming down as well. TEL, TEL is holding 20 level, very bullish, very nice setup. Wanted to move back up to 23. So let's put the TAL also for short listing. I think it looks really, really good. So let's remove from that. Pins are making a very nice bear flag. So under 72 can be an interesting shot. Let's see what is right now. It is moved up a little bit. We'll keep an eye on this stock, and if it's come below the yesterday close and turn red, it can be an interesting shot too. And Snap, if you look at the Snap is really really making a nice bull flag pattern. So keep an eye over 6480 could be an interesting play as well. So I'm gonna mark this. Snap looks good, better than everything else. So I'm gonna put all these. What are you guys looking at it? Hi, Freds. Guys, please feel free to say hello in the comment section, and if you have any question or if you want me to look at something, please let me know. I've already looked at it, and my my watch list for today is Baba, JD, Tiger, Tel, Snap, AFRM. These are my shortlist items we don't want to look at it. Do you guys have any stock for me to look at it, which we haven't looked at it yet? Let me know. Uh, and any other small cap or any other low price stock moving up and down, let me know. We can quickly check it out before we close our day. If you don't have anything, or if you don't have any other questions, then yeah, then we can just close the session. I'm just gonna put the watch list here for everyone. All right, guys, then okay, it seems like people are not much more interested, or they don't have any other stock to want me to look at it. All right, so then yeah, go green, take it slow. um, Market is not offering that many opportunities despite the earning week. uh, SPY is running, as I said in the beginning, that as far as the yields are down, market just gonna keep moving up. And the idea is that we need to find the right stocks to play. Unfortunately, these stocks sometimes come later on in the day to play. Any other IPO, guys, which could be an interesting, which came yesterday, and you want me to look at it? Also, look at the run. Run is kind of a very bullish pattern is making. Uh, 5450 could be a very interesting long idea. Look at the way it is very nicely forming candles. Market is moving up, so could be an interesting long too. So let's put this run as well. And All right, guys. Any other IPOs? If there's no other IPOs, guys, we're gonna really appreciate a lot. Many people are watching. Really, really appreciate if you give us a thumbs up. And you can check out my mentoring programs. And I also having a workshop, a 2 hours workshop, and how to build your own strategy, how to build your trade book, how you can backtest your strategy, and what are the refinement process around that. And it is only $15.99. I'm gonna do a 2 hours of workshop on that. It is on the next Tuesday. The link is down below on the description. Feel free to join me. I purposefully made it so cheap and so reasonable so that everyone can join. Um, and it is going to be for you guys. It's going to be a very good learning opportunity. You can speak to our previous traders who have joined. It have changed their trading. It's not my words. Their word. You can speak to Louis Flip. He's here with us. He has attended the workshop, and it changed his strategy. He's changed his the way he look at the market. He look at the trading. I'm also posting the link here. Feel free to go and subscribe. It's only $15, and I'm sure that it's gonna help you. And this $15 is a worth spending $15 on your trading career. All right, guys. If there any, I wanted to post any IPO. If not, then I'm just gonna close this and go green, take it slow, and we'll wait market to open up. Today, market is much more, you know, paced up in the pre-market, so it could be an interesting day. Um, so maybe we might not need to wait for the market to come. Market has already showed us the direction as well. All right, guys. With this note, check out the mentoring sessions link, or the check out the you know workshop only on 15.99, and how to build your own trade book and strategy. And I personally believe the only way you can produce the consistent results if you do a same thing over and over again. And we usually, as a human being, as a trader, we unable to do or repeat the same thing again and again unless we have our own trade book. And I'm going to guide you how you can build your own trade book to produce the consistent result. So it's not like copying my strategy or copying your strategy. Is building your own strategy based on someone else's strategy. But that is very important process for each trader to be successful, to develop, to build your own trade idea or a trade book based on the strategies available in the market, because you cannot form a new strategy. Strategies are already here, but you need to adapt. You need to own that strategy. And how would you own those strategies? Is having your own trade book. Trade book will include, okay, what could be when I'm going to trade, the criteria for even having an idea, criteria for confirming that idea, criteria for when to enter, when to have a enter when we have a fixed stop losses. So everything has to be a consistently defined, and that's the only way you can produce the consistent result. So we will all going to discuss this in a very much detail. Check out that event. It's only on 15.99. All right, guys, we take a leave, and if I do some good trades, I'm gonna post a recap. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great green day.